What's up, everybody?
Glory, glory, man.
Oh no!
God, carry on.
The intro out of the way.
As you were.
Welcome to the Tom and Will FP Hell. Oh, mate. How are you, Will?
I'm
right?
fantastic. Hi, everyone. My name is Will, and this today is the Will Show.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Tom, and I'm a Liverpool fan.
Hello, my name is Will, and I support Manchester United.
Mate, did you watch the game?
Did I caught the highlights, maybe. Just caught the highlights on YouTube in the morning.
I was looking around this morning for my snowboarding helmet. I was going to come in like helmet on, just like give me your worst. Let's have it. Let's get out of the way.
Oh no, it was. I mean, we'll get to it. But yes, I did watch it. I did watch it.
We will get to it. I'm going to briefly go through what else we've got on the show. I feel like that's going to dominate most of it. We welcome everybody. Welcome. We are here. This is the Game Week 9 show, guys. We're going in. We're coming in hot. Yes. Thursday morning. We're gonna round up Game Week 8 as Liverpool lost to Man United. Newcastle lost to Brighton. Did you know, Will? Mm-hmm. Newcastle haven't won away all season. Yeah. I didn't know that, and that's just come to light. So we'll touch on that a little bit. Slightly worrying for Newcastle. Though Voltemada doing his thing. What a goal from Voltemada. That guy loves a good goal, doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
Don't score any ordinary goals. He just loves them. Tell you who else loves goals. Jean-Philippe Mateta with a hat-trick. Will did very well out of that guy this week. We'll come to that. And Big Ange was dismissed. Well, I mean, it was going to happen.
It was going to happen.
It happened in quite dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
Mate, just very quickly, I think there was the best post I saw, like, because you know it kept cutting to Marinakis, like watching the game in the box. And then at the end, like, it was his empty chair. And someone put on socials, like, it was a photo of his empty chair, and it's like, those empty chairs are like the T-Rex pen when the electricity's down and it's not there anymore. It's like, where is it? Where is he? He's on the loose. And then next thing you know, Andrew's got the bullet. It's great.
Mate, so many good memes.
Yeah, it's so good. And then we'll talk Game Week 9 this week. We've got a big game, big match this week. Arsenal versus Palace at the Emirates. Some of us will be praying that Palace can cause a little upset. They're more than capable and take some points off of Arsenal. That'd be great. Last night in the Champions League, Alexander Isak picked up a little groin injury, went off at half-time. He could be out this weekend. Mo was dropped last night. We'll talk about Liverpool going into Game Week 9 and what to do with their assets. And then we'll also be looking at some midfielders this week. I've made a midfielder transfer, but I'm going to talk through some other targets because we've got lots of strikers doing the business, but midfielders, it's trickier for those guys. So we'll talk about those options. We got Willy Wonders. We got 20 questions. Stick around, hit the like, give us a comment, follow us at Tom and Will FPL. Welcome. Right, come on then, Will.
Let's be having you.
What did you think of the game?
I mean, I thought we played pretty well. I think you played better. I think you had more chances. There was a bit of a controversy. I don't know if you saw the controversy of the first goal, but the head injury and how the fact that by the letter of the law, they say you stopped the game, but he didn't see it. So what are you gonna do?
Look, man. I've actually. Do you know what, mate? I've actually got no qualms with any of it. I've got no qualms at all. He didn't see it. Fine. It didn't look like a massive head injury at the time. Yeah, he went down. Technically, it was a head injury, but I'm like, I probably would have played on as well if I was the referee.
You got to play on. The thing is,
good goal as well.
It was well finished. I mean, Ahmad did well. The pass was perfect.
Ahmad did very well.
But yeah, it's a tricky one because you know, as you know, school kids playing football, you play to the whistle and you don't stop. If people would have stopped, if Virgil or whoever would have been like, oh, head injury, then it probably may have gone your way. But you can't. Yeah. We can't play the game like that. You cannot, because otherwise people will be like faking it and stuff like that.
What was more worrying was just Big Verge just kind of waltzing back at a leisurely pace and just didn't seem fussed at all. And I was like, mate, come on, bro.
I know.
He left, and then he left Bumo. He's like, you take Bumo to Canate. He's like, you take Bumo. He already had a man. He had two men behind him. Verge is just like marking the space. It was unfortunate. It wasn't a good look for Verge.
No,
and it was a good finish.
Especially so early on in the game as well. Just caught a little bit sleeping so quickly. But the rest of the game, I mean, Liverpool were just bang on. I mean, Gakpo should have scored 4. Salah, when he had his chances as well. Salah was awful. Salah was just missing.
Mate, what is going on with this script, bro? You have been busy. You have absolutely... So, guys... For you guys, you can't see this, but peeking behind the curtain, we've got a script that we have, a shared document, and it is just plastered with Harry Maguire's face all over it. I can barely even read this. It's just Harry Maguire's face everywhere. Jesus, bro.
Harry
Maguire, by the way, he can't just celebrate like a normal person. He milks it so bad. Honestly, I respect Maguire a lot, but I was tearing my hair out. I was just like, go back to the halfway line. You've had your moment. He's just there like, I am Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? He's just giving it the big one the whole time. Yes, it was the winning goal. Yes, it hurt. Yes, I'm bitter, but do one, Harry. Just do one. Go back. He does it every time. Every single goal. He absolutely milks it to the cows come home.
His knee slide should be studied as the greatest knee slide in world football, because
that's the thing. He's got a trademark celebration. He's a centre back.
He's a centre back. He is it was the ball from Bruno though. The first time cross from Bruno it's a little bit of a spoiler alert, but yeah, I got rid of Bruno this week, knowing that he will do stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't a huge haul for Bruno. There was not many defensive contributions, that kind of thing. But yeah, mate, what a ball, what a header, what a game. I mean, this team, Manchester United, are horrible because they draw you back in when games like that. And then we've got Brighton next week, and we have to turn up. And if we won't, absolutely won't. I mean, you'd expect like kick on now. Teams really know how to play. You've got to work like that every single game. We won't turn up. We'll get beaten 4-0, and it will be the most annoying thing in the whole world.
Danny Welbeck brace incoming.
Danny Welbeck brace for sure, 100%. It's not a bad shout actually, Thomas.
This is my side of things, right? I tell you what, this pod could have been so much worse. Had Liverpool not won 5-1 last night. I was dreading this, but I've actually got a little bit of hope. But at the weekend, like it was, like you said, we were the better team. It was hard watching. It really was hard watching, and it was the kind of performance that I've watched time and time again this season, where we just can't break teams down, and it's like we're trying to be patient, but we're just not making chances at the same time. Like, you know, the clear-cut chances were the kind of long-range shots from Gakpo, obviously hitting the post 3 times. You know, he missed a glorious opportunity from when Frimpong put the ball in. He should have headed that in. That was a great chance. Like, he wasn't actually great, Gakpo, but he just has that ability to just pull a goal out of nowhere. He loves cutting in on the right side. We've seen it time and time again. But Isak underwhelmed again. Ekitike came on and looked good instantly. Like, Ekitike is our shining light. Isak, like, obviously Slot's trying to jumpstart him basically and get him going, which you completely understand. But you can't. That can't be at a detriment to Ekitike when he's on form and we need goals. Like, we need to be starting Ekitike, and no doubt he will be starting now that Isak picked up that knock at the weekend. But Liverpool fans are loving Ekitike.
Everyone is.
Lovely goal last night. Lovely goal
great
last
second
night.
touch. That changed everything. And such calm. calmness to sort of like execute the goal. And his post-match interview, he's nice. He's a nice guy. He seems like he comes across really well. So it's like, and he's loving his football, and that's such a huge important point. He's loving his football, and whereas Isak, you can tell he's struggling. Some of the other players are definitely struggling. He's having a great time.
And Mo,
missing.
like last night in the Champions League. For those that don't know, Mo was dropped last night, and it was so refreshing. It was like, oh look, we're playing with 11 men. Like that's what it feels like, because we've been playing with 10 men all season. Because Mo has just been so anonymous, and when he is getting chances, he's giving the ball away, or he's fluffing his lines when he should be scoring, and he's actually a bit of a hindrance to the side at the moment. When he came on last night, he looked like he had a point to prove, and he was gagging for a goal. Yeah. But all that ended up in was him spurning possession by just having long shots, he wasn't even testing the goalie for half of them. There was one that really upset me, because we all know how much Wirtz needs a goal. Salah was in. All you need to do is square it to Wirtz for a tap in, and he took the shot. That really annoyed me. Mo doesn't need that. I know he hasn't got a point to prove. It's Mo Salah. Do you know what I mean? Wirtz got 2 assists last night, and a goal would have been great. It's just what he needed. So, like I say, I've got reasons to be positive today, but we played like 4-4-2 last night, and I can't see us doing that in the Premier League. So we'll see, especially now Isak's picked up a knock. If he's not fit the weekend, what's Slot going to do? I'm not sure if he's going to stick with it, or he's going to go back to 4-2-3-1, but let's see. So yeah, congratulations, Will. Much. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. It was, honestly, I felt so awful on the final whistle. It hurt. I haven't even spoken to Will since. He hasn't texted me. I think I met him. Thanks very much for not texting me, by the way.
Do you know what? I was like, look, I get it. I've got it in the neck.
Just like can't even that's even worse. It's like he can't even bring himself to just give me crap.
No, do you know what? Look, I get it. So, as a Manchester United fan for the last however 10 years, we've been getting it in the neck, just like left, right, and centre, being like falling off, especially last season, and I'm kind of exhausted by it. So I'm like, and this would be my perfect opportunity to just like dig out Phil out, dig out everyone. But I was like, do you know what? I'm going to take the moral high ground. I haven't got the energy. I'm just going to celebrate within, and I'm not going to gloat, because I know, as I've already said, that against Brighton, we won't turn up until we are like second in the league or in the top 4 at the very least. I'm not going to go anywhere near this. Once we get there, you'll see a different side.
Walking on eggshells. So what, you haven't given Phil?
I gave him. All I did was send. He was messaging me, and I was like, I was plenty of time left, that kind of thing. And then he was like, well played, after like 70 minutes after the Harry Maguire game. And then I was like, I think I sent him the meme. Have you seen that? You probably haven't. Oh no, I definitely sent it to you. Where there's that guy who goes, "Why do men get random boners?" And then it cuts to that guy Mark Goldbridge, and he goes, "Harry Maguire."
Why do guys get random boners?
Maguire is one of my favourite clips ever. So I just sent him that. And I didn't get a response. But yeah, no, it was. Do you know what? It was a great weekend all round, my friend.
It really was for you, was it? And it was a bad weekend all round for me. Right, all right then. Come on then. Let's touch on it. You've had a blinder. You had an absolute blinder in game week 8. Tell everybody.
Okay. Well, I had a good week, as you said. I got 88 points, which wasn't too bad. I had...
Not bad.
Who did I have? Right. So I bought... my transfers. So I said I was going to roll, and of course, got to game week deadline, and I was like, nah, let's just go for it. Like, I've not made any hits, and I've kind of been trying to build up my transfer, and I was just like, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I did take out Bruno Fernandes because I was worried against Liverpool, and I really wanted Saka, and I realised that I would be priced out. Just by a little bit. I would have to get someone, I would have to downgrade. So I made a -4. I took out Harvey Elliott and brought Longstaff in and got in Saka for Bruno. if not, I would have had to get to Saka if I'd let the deadline, the price rises go. Then I would have to get like an even lower player than Longstaff, and he's not playing too bad at the moment. So, Ryo 6 points, Senesi 2, Virgil 3, Muniz again, who's had back-to-back hauls, got me 10 points. Semenyo didn't do much 4. Foden stayed in the team, got a clean sheet, that was it, but played really well. Could have had a couple of assists, in my opinion. Saka came in and scored 7 points with his DEFCON contributions. Longstaff I had playing and got 2 points. Haaland captain 26. Walter Marde with another goal, with one of the spectacular goals of the weekend, with 8 points, and then Jean-Philippe Mateta with 17 points and his hat-trick and the 3 bonus points. And then also the bench, it could have been a half-decent bench boost if I'd had the nuts to do it. But Dubravka again gets a clean sheet and a load of saves with 9 points, and then no one else did anything. But
Tynes Abbey.
Tynes Abbey.
Double Burnley defence, yeah.
Yeah, scored 8 points as well. So not bad. 88 points, really happy, but with the -4. So 84 points net. So not too bad, my friend.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, mate.
Bit of luck.
A very good tally there, and well needed, mate. That's brought you right back into the mix with that.
Yeah,
a nice little million rank rise looking at that, mate.
Yeah, mate. 1 mil, pretty much, just a bit over. But yeah, love it. And I'm really liking the balance of the team as well. I
really like your team. I was looking at it the other day, and I'm actually quite jealous of your team. There's a lot of players that I want to get to. Like Mateta is on radar 100%. Obviously this week they've got Arsenal, so I'm not rushing him in. But game week 10, I think there's going to be a lot of people bringing him in.
I think so.
Definitely.
And also Voltamade, because he's just, although Newcastle is struggling away, which you alluded to at the beginning of the show, they're playing really well at home. I mean, last night in the Champions League they scored, was it 4? Was it 5 in the end? There was so many goals in the Champions League over the last couple of days. It was maybe 3, 4, 5. It was definitely over a few. But they played really well. Again, at St James's Park, they seem to be a very dominant force. So I'm liking him in the mix as well. And there's no one else that I'm really, apart from, as you mentioned again earlier, Danny Welbeck with his brace last weekend.
Lovely goals as well.
He's having a great time again. And he's, he looks great. But I really like it. I've got a couple of people that I'm keeping an eye on, but I'm not too sure where to go. I think I will get rid of Virgil van Dijk, and it's not just a dig, but he's an expensive player, and he's not doing it. So
Scored last night. Great gut,
but I mean that they couldn't defend your corners. So. But then I've also got a small red flag, like orangey, dark orange, 50% chance of Romero playing. And he's my next expensive. Well, actually, my defenders have crept up in value, but I think I might do some defensive manoeuvres. But I'm not too sure who to go for yet. I'm a bit question mark. Potentially another Crystal Palace, but again, not for this week. Next week's a good little run. But yeah, anyway, how did you get on, my friend?
Average, to be honest with you, Will. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it was technically 4 points above average or so. Okay. I got 60 points, which was a shame. Gabriel, I bought in Gabriel last week, 12 points, so that was instant payback, so I was very happy with that. My other returners, that was it, basically. Semenyo got me 4 points. And then Captain Haaland. Everyone else just chipped in.
At one point...
How the hell have I even got 60 points?
I know. I looked at the maths on that the other day. I was like, how did he get 60 points? Because before Gabriel as well played, it was not looking good. Because he had the evening kickoff, didn't they?
It's quite early in the day. I'm looking at this going, that's nowhere near 60. But I'm not going to question it. I'll take 60. That's fantastic. And I'm going to move on.
There's just that 26 from Haaland and Gabriel. I mean, that'll do it. And as you said, the rest chipped in. But it's... Yeah, not the best, but yeah, what a lovely week for myself. So, what have you got any? What's your plan for this week?
Well, you know me, mate. I like to sometimes make an early transfer against the run of play. I had enough. I kind of rage transferred out Javi Simmons. Obviously, it was a tough weekend, man.
Yeah.
I needed some like therapy.
Yeah.
And I saw that Javi Simmons was going down in price, and I was like, do you know what, Javi? Not only have you not scored me any points, now you're threatening to take good money off me.
Away.
I was like, I am not having that. You are out, sunshine.
Yeah.
And I brought in Enzo, who played 45 minutes last night.
Yep.
He's back. He'll be fine for the weekend.
Yeah.
And they got a lovely fixture home to Sunderland. Chelsea's fixtures are still good going forward. They've got Sunderland, Spurs, Wolves, Burnley in the next 4. To be honest, they're kind of good all the way up to like game week 17. To be honest, they got Arsenal in there, but otherwise they're good. Chelsea. Enzo, as we know, even if like they played last night, they played what's his name, Estava or whatever his name is, the Brazilian guy who's on fire.
Yeah,
he's great, and he's playing in the 10. Like if he continues to play in the 10 and Enzo drops back, I still don't think that's a bad thing, because Caicedo sits back there, he mops everything up, and Enzo always does those late runs into the box and picks up goals, so he's still good. But he may well keep playing 10, and he's on pen, scored a penalty last night, so I'm happy, he's good, and we'll just move on.
Also, the Caicedo, I know Caicedo, it was a massive deflection, but he scored again last night, and with his defensive contributions, if that would have been a Premier League game again, it would have been massive.
But you can't. These are absolute abnormalities. You can't be like, look, he scored again. Let's get him in. Like this will not continue to happen. Like it's a deflection.
What if it does? If he keeps shooting,
whatever it does. But what if it does?
I know, but he's cheaper, and his his DEFCON points are always going to be up there. And
he will continue to troll me, mate, because I am not bringing him in.
Yeah,
he's a 3-pointer every week, just waiting to happen. He's got lucky so far. This will not continue.
He's top of near Semenyo in regards to points tally. But yeah, also looking at Enzo, I think for personally, I think that's a really, really good shout. Don't worry about those flags on him, of course. Now that he's really, really getting stuck in this season. And again, Cole Palmer being out for the foreseeable, I think is.
I do want to talk about some other midfield options, though.
Oh yeah, yes,
so at the top of the show that people will be like, because there are some midfielders who are underwhelming a little bit, and they will be looking at options of where we can find these points. But Enzo this season, 3 goals, 2 assists. He's actually pretty high up on the XG numbers at 0.55. I tell you who's also looking really tasty. You can see the top of the XG table is that guy you took out last week, Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, man.
Now, because you took him out, that immediately makes me want to get him in. Just so I can wind you up. And because he's got 2 goals, 1 assist. His XG is like 0.49. This is like per 90, that is. That table is like through the season. He's top of the XG for his season haul. And also Brian Mbeumo, 2 goals, 1 assist, same as Bruno, similar XG, 0.31. I think he could push on now. If United can just build from this, then the likes of Bruno and Mbeumo definitely going to be on radar. Like I say, mainly just to wind you up if they come in. If I've got them and you haven't, that's what I'm about. I love that.
Do you know what? I've made part of the decision that I made getting rid of Bruno was the fact of if he scored or he contributed, then I'd be happy because I support Manchester United. But if he didn't,
double whammy.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's fine. I got rid of him. So, and as I said, I think Saka. I think Arsenal look, although they're only scoring goals from corners, it seems at the moment, and set pieces. They are. I feel like they're firing. They're beginning to turn up a little bit in attacking sense. And I see that you also added Eze on the list as well as another player to keep an eye on.
Keep an eye on for sure. Like he's been on my radar. I've mentioned him in past shows. I'm less hot on him now. Like he's had 3 assists this season. And he's doing fine. But I don't know if he's explosive as maybe we thought he would be. And chipping in with goals like he was at Palace. He's been a little bit quieter. I think he's going to be more assists than goals.
Yeah.
I think Saka's the one to get if you can get to him. It's obviously that more expensive, but I'd love to get to Saka if I could. But at the moment, it's not It's not going to happen. Not while I've got Isak in the team. I need to look at getting him out. And
So-
mate, one more thing. We were just mentioned, obviously, in previous shows, we've been talking about Anthony Gordon, right? And we've been totally fooled by that guy a little bit. Like, yes, he is a good asset for sure, but he's also got no goals, no assists this season, right? Which is surprising, right? Because we're in theory, like we've seen him so many times this season. He has actually scored 4 goals in the Champions League this season, and he scored for England, obviously. So it's kind of masked over, papered over the cracks. About his form in the Premier League, and with Newcastle not winning away, that was a real bombshell for me. I didn't realise that because they seem, to all intents and purposes, to be ticking along quite nicely, but they've had a lot of draws away, and then that loss at the weekend has just kind of hit home about their away form, and it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he was. He did. He was off for 3 of the games, so the data-wise won't reflect for the Premier League kind of his stats, because he got sent off against you guys, didn't he, against Liverpool? So I still think he's going to come good. And whenever you did, if you saw him last night, they're very dynamic going forward. There's something, I don't know what's gone on with that. I think they just made some mistakes away from home, and as you said, a lot of draws, like last minute goals. But this is the Premier League. I don't think that will reflect. I think he'll still turn up, and I stand by the fact that he should be one to watch. But in regards to defensive, I as I said previously, look, the Big Dan Burn did me great last season towards the back end of the season. I'd like to get a Newcastle defender in to sort of get that balance. And I was as I said, mentioning getting rid of Virgil or Romero, and I was like, oh, maybe Dan Burn. But then I saw that record as well, and I was like, oh, they are a bit leaky. so yeah, it's not ideal.
Fulham, they're home to Fulham this week, which is obviously good for them being at home. But Fulham are no slouches. They usually chip in. Could see a clean sheet this week, but then it's West Ham away. West Ham didn't look good, did they, at the weekend? Nuno's got work to do there. It's not going to be the quick fix that West Ham fans hoped it would be. He's definitely got work to do. And then it's Brentford away, which we've seen are no slouches. Liverpool, Brentford this weekend. Honestly, mate, I'm a little bit worried about that one. Brentford are great, mate. They're solid. You can't. They're not going to roll over for you, and they could cause an upset, I think.
Look, we lost against them, and it was embarrassing, but they're a hard game. They are a hard. There's no easy games in the Premier League. Mate, come on, Thiago
looks a force. He looks a force.
He is one to watch, isn't it? Because Damsgaard, he threads that ball, and when you're playing off the shoulder, but he is a perfect assist machine as well. So and those two seem to be beginning to fire together. So good for Brentford.
And Liverpool's defence is so shaky, man.
Got to get rid of all of them.
We weren't tested last night really against Frankfurt. They scored a great goal, but we are so far off it defensively at the moment. And Gravenberch picked up an injury last weekend. If he's not back, there's going to be goals. There will be goals. I think we're going to be going back to the old school Jurgen Klopp way of we need to score more than you, because they probably will score.
yeah. I think Ekitike has to. You guys just have to be like. I mean, as you said, sorry, the Isak small injury. Hopefully, it's not too bad, because want to get all of these guys firing. Is that maybe it's a bit of a blessing, because then it will force.
I think it is, mate. Yeah. I think it is. I don't mind Isak not playing. I'd love nothing more than Ekitike to play 90 minutes at the weekend. And Wirtz has got to play now. He's got to play. He's got to build on those assists. He was great last night, mate. I keep saying it.
I'm with you, mate.
Top class. This guy is incredible, and he is going to go from strength to strength. Honestly, he's on my radar. He's going to go off soon.
You need to be careful, mate. If anything, you want to let me get him, because you keep Bruno. I'll keep. Go with my method, because it's a win-win, mate. It's a win-win. No, I totally agree. There's definitely Ekitike. I would be eyes on him if he gets 90 minutes against Brentford, and I'd imagine he'll get a contribution in one way, shape, or form. that I'd be looking at him. But I mean, I've got such a strong front line already, so I don't really need him. But
so the thing is for me, right, is obviously I made an early transfer. And Isak's gone and got injured, which is a bit embarrassing. The question is, right, I'm looking ahead to this week, and I've currently got Isak on the bench, and I'm playing Dewsbury Hall in his place.
That's a good replacement.
Question. Yeah, he's fine. Home to Spurs. Spurs, by the way, they're dropping off a little bit. They're dropping off quite heavily. Yeah. They're struggling for goals. I fancy Everton have been good all season. Dewsbury Hall, he's had one return all season, one game he's returned in. So I'm not thrilled about bringing him in, but I don't hate it at the same time. Question is, do I take a hit and bring in another striker? At the moment, I'm like, no, because basically I want Jean-Philippe Mateta in next week. There'll be people going, look, should I jump on Ekitike this weekend? I think it's still a wait and see, because I think even if you did bring in Hugo, if you're on free hit, sure. He's on fire. He's on form. He looks good. He's confident at the moment, Ekitike. But I still think it's just his minutes will be managed. We just need to see what Slot is going to do with this formation. If he's going to continue with two up top, then suddenly he's a lot more attractive. But if he's going to be rotated with Isak in the Premier League every week, it's still a hard hold, isn't it? Really.
I mean, yeah, and you've also got you've got a flag on Anderson who picked up a knock, didn't he? And then also João Pedro, albeit playing against Sunderland this weekend. João Pedro has just been so flat, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know.
So you've got some fires to put out. Simmons.
This is what I'm saying. I like your team. Can I just have your team instead?
It's also you've got you've also got to struggle with Virgil. You've got to look at getting rid of Virgil, no?
I mean,
yeah,
sure, but he's capable. Mate, he gets DEFCONs pretty much every game. He's capable of a goal in every single game. He'll have chances from corners. We know this. He's not a real concern for me.
Sure, it's a lot of money there.
Liverpool's fixtures not great after Brentford. We've got Villa, City, those next two, but then after that, from kind of game week 12, got a lovely little run. That's when people had always earmarked for wild card, because it was like, right, everyone who's on Haaland, we need to start thinking about how we're going to get Salah in. Suddenly that might not be the case, where we still at the moment. Honestly, I think if you're on Salah, for me, he's a sell. Like, honestly, I can't stand watching him every week. He's not chipping in, he's not looking good. You've got so much money tied up in him. I think he's a sell, even with Isak injured. Like, Liverpool fans do not want to see him starting this weekend. Obviously, Slot's got to manage him. He's one of our biggest players, and in potential, like, we know what a threat he can be, but he's not doing it at the moment. And I'm not rushing him in at all. So it's tricky. But yeah, with the wild carders, I don't know what they're going to do if Salah's actually not informed by then. Everyone who was planning to wildcard in like 12-13 might end up holding that wildcard a little bit longer.
I think so. I think definitely.
Or they'll be wanting to bring in Virgil van Dijk for that run.
It is a good
Nottingham
run.
Forest, West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds. Like, these are good fixtures where you're probably going to want Liverpool. You're going to want Virgil van Dijk for that.
Can I just point to another area, because I as I said, I might be getting rid of Virgil van Dijk sooner rather than later, as in this week. I'm looking at Chelsea's defence line, because they've got Sunderland at home this weekend, and then Tottenham away, then Wolves at home, then Burnley away, then a sticky one in game week 13 against Arsenal, but then Leeds, Bournemouth, Everton. There's a sprinkling of dodgy games in there, and as we always say, no easy games. But I like the idea of getting, Reece James seems to be staying fit, and I love a bit of Reece James.
Goal and assist, didn't he?
Yeah, so it's like, for
haul.
5.4 million, to be able to save yourself that little bit. And a cleaner. I mean, that's who I'm looking at this weekend.
The thing is, we got to watch like recency bias, right?
Sure,
because there's always the temptation to be like, oh, suddenly they're good, they're bad. Like we said it last week, we were saying Gordon in. Today we're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. He's done nothing all season. You got to watch recency bias and see the bigger picture. I think you're right. Obviously, you're looking at Chelsea's fixtures going, this is good, and defensively they are good. But I mean, Reece James, I would love him to stay fit, but more often than not, he's always a short-term hold because you've got to swap him out because he's getting injured in 2 weeks' time.
Danger,
make hay while the sun shines, mate. We know he's great when he's fit.
Oh god, yeah, and his free kicks are great, and he's captain of the team. But do you know what's funny is that whole thing about it's World Cup year, isn't it? Isn't it funny how these really injury-prone players just all of a sudden have like incredibly perfect seasons? Luke Shaw, I'm looking at you, and Reece James. And it's
time, Luke.
It's like
step up,
and all of a sudden he's like comes out of the woodwork and basically is the Luke Shaw that we've seen from many years ago, and you're like, where have you been? So it's funny, these players, man. But yeah, I know, I hear you though, Reece James. He's a dangerous player, but I do like some of those other Chelsea options as well.
So, all right. So we know what I've done this week. I'm probably not going to spurn and take a hit this week. I'm going to suck up the ESAT because I want Mateta and I want him next week. Sure. So I'm fine. Defensive-wise then, mate, you said you want to make a defensive transfer. You don't actually need to. I guess it's the fact that Munoz is actually against Arsenal this week, so he's less of a... you don't want him in, but you could... In your starting lineup at the moment, Senesi, Virgil, Munoz, not bad, is it?
Not bad, but can I just give you a little bit of a stat here?
Twanzebe, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
To Wolves.
Mate, not just that. Raya, Dubravka, away to Wolves. Am I going to double down on Bournemouth backline again? Like, it's not a terrible idea, but listen to this stat.
Have you played your bench boost?
No, not yet. Very tempted. Can I give you a stat for the first time ever? I've stolen this from some other content creator. Did you know that albeit Crystal Palace have been playing incredibly well, scoring a lot of goals, doing really well, their XG, defensive XG, that is as low as Wolves for I can't remember the actual number, but for conceding goals, they've conceded nearly the same amount of goals as Wolves have this season, which speaks volumes about their defence. Even though their defensive line, have all been playing well, contributing to attack.
Well, this is it. They're making a lot of defcons because they're defending a lot, right? But they're not making they're not getting clean sheets.
Yeah. And then also a lot of the defenders are scoring goals. Menez are getting assists, scored a goal. Gahey's
got an assist. And got taken down for a penalty.
Lacroix as well has been contributing, as is Richards. So all four of them have been contributing in other ways. So,
by the way, on Richards next week. We're obviously waiting for the Anderson prognosis.
Yeah.
If he goes out, it's for Richards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, game week 10, 11.
So yeah, it's an interesting one, but you're absolutely right. I don't need to make a transfer. I don't really like Paqueta, but he's got Leeds, but Leeds are tough opposition at the moment. As we said, West Ham aren't doing it. So I'm kind of like, and I want to try and manoeuvre some money because I've got no money in the bank now. I'm zero. I've got no manoeuvrability, but again, we'll probably roll. If not, take a -4 and sort of like try and
I'll either roll or I'd make 2 transfers. One or two, I can't decide.
Yeah, no, it will be that. It is because I can't just. I don't think there's anyone that will just replace like for like that I like of.
Okay.
Whereas I could try and squeeze and get to Enzo or try and bring in a Chelsea defender as well. So that's my kind of thoughts. But yeah, as going back was the Dubravka. Do I start Dubravka over Raya? Because
I think I would,
Raya is a 6-point merchant, and there's nothing to be sniffed at. But he doesn't save a lot because they've got great defenders. And if he doesn't get the clean sheet, then it's like, oh, that's it. Like it's
2 points.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Dubravka, I mean, look at his stats. It's wild. Yeah, there's a few 1-pointers in there, and there's a few, but there's for the last few, he's got 9 points. And there was a previous haul. Oh, I thought he got 8 points last week.
He got 9 points last week.
The week before, I thought there was another. Maybe there was a late goal. I think he was on it for a bit. But I'm tempted by Dubravka against Wolves, who obviously.
I would be. Wolves are struggling, mate, big time.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, but maybe not a double. But as you said, bench boost, that might be an option.
You could go you could hedge your bets, get Raya in and play Twanzebe instead of Munoz. So you still got a bit of Burnley coverage in there.
Or I keep Virgil, get rid of Romero because I know he's on his way out for anyone else, and then I've got a full team playing. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that, mate. So just
and then we're both gonna captain Haaland.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
There's no one else,
mate. Something we totally forgot about. We didn't do Willy Wonders yet.
Oh, do you know what? It's all right because it's football related. So it's not like me just going off on my weird kind of, I made bread the other day and I wondered how that worked. Like,
it's time for Willy Wonders. Okay. What's been on your mind this week, Will? We're all excited.
Yeah, can Manchester United win the Premier? No. I was going to talk to you about World Cup. I got all excited about World Cup, and I was wondering, do you know when? This was just last night. Do you know when they draw the fixtures in the groups, Tom or chat? Like I couldn't find it. I actually couldn't find it online, and then I fell asleep. But I'm excited about the World Cup.
Me too. Obviously, I always am. But I mean, my head's not there yet, Will. If I'm honest with you, I'm just my headspace isn't there.
Right,
I know we've had a good. I tell you what it is. We had a good couple of games, haven't we? And you're like, yeah, already. Let's take them on.
Yeah, but I was also.
We need it now. We need it now. Why would we playing well? Let's get the World Cup done now. Let's just pause the season, roll the World Cup out.
It's over in America, right? Which is great. And you know what else is in America?
Las Vegas.
Disneyland.
Yes.
And then why don't you? There it is.
No, I'm literally going next year.
I know you are. Why don't we organise some kind of World Cup Disney trip? And don't tell the wife.
Have I really screwed up here? Am I actually in Disney? I'm just checking my calendar, guys. Just stand by.
June, July is when the World Cup is, right? Isn't it? Like a month. June, July. Month and a half. World Cup.
Where the hell?
Dates.
That's not eight. What's going on?
17th of June.
Oh, I've got to be. I'll be going end of July. I'll be going school holidays, won't I? So. I don't remember when I'm going.
Yeah, 11th of June to the 19th of July. Mate, you're there. You're there, and I'm going to be there.
I come back. No, okay, so I go on the 15th of May and I'm there until the 5th of June.
Oh, okay. Bit of a stretch to then say I'm going back over to America.
Oh, mate, I'm going to be there end of season. I mean, this is how I'm missing the last 2 game weeks. I'll be in Disney. Oh, mate, that is going to be tough on the old time difference.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle for you. Because
cheers, Phil. Thanks very much for stepping in.
Especially the fact that Liverpool are going to be like 6th or something like that.
No, we'll be fine. This is it. We're over it now. This is it. The blip's done.
You're in it. You're in it, and welcome to the Premier League. Welcome.
So through. It's going to be great now.
Welcome to
Ekitike's going to score a hat trick. We go.
A proper Premier League where it's actually hard, which is what Liverpool have never had and City have had for most of their time, in my opinion. But yes, right, so that's what I was wondering, but I'm going to go over there.
Do it.
I've never been to a World Cup, like an actual World Cup game.
Have you ever been to Disneyland, Will?
No. Can I come to Disneyland?
Yeah. Come to Disneyland, we'll go to Star Wars World, man.
Yes, and then I can just stay and you can go home.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. But yeah, that's what I was wondering. And do you think that England have a chance to win the World Cup?
Yeah, of course we do, mate. We've got players coming out like ears. Like we have got such a strong team. Arguably, we've got the strongest squad of anyone.
Yeah. Do you think that
if Harry Kane stays on this form, he's on fire. And if he stays like this all season, it's in the bag.
He's playing so well.
Yeah.
I've never seen him play so well, actually, but it's the Farmers League. But still, he's playing well. I'm excited. I start getting excited. Let's start getting excited. I'm in it. So Harry Kane should probably go.
He should go, yeah. He's in the team, isn't he?
I tell you who should be, Jordan Henderson. My goodness.
My goodness. Of course he should be. He's won everything, isn't he? Won everything there is to win with Liverpool. Ex-Liverpool captain. Won the Champions League, won the League Cup.
Now he's playing all of it. Fantastic for Brentford.
Yep.
Right, so yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh,
Okay, good one, Will.
I know where your brain just went. You went, oh, is it playing Brentford? Yeah, he's going to be playing against Liverpool this weekend.
That's exactly where my head went.
He's coming in. Don't mind.
Mate, let's quickly touch on the DEFCON Warriors. Our DEFCON team outscored me last week. Our DEFCON team, so this is the team where we always play 5-4-1 and we target the DEFCON points. We got 69 points last week. Made three transfers because we got loads of transfers to burn. Took out Dubravka for Raya. Took out Anderson, bought in Gabriel. And I just, because I needed cash, took out Mateta for Foster, which sounds bad on the face of it, but we would never play Mateta. We've just got Haaland up top as the single striker, and that's the way it's always going to be. The other strikers are redundant. So we got 69 points. Raya, Gabriel, we got Xhaka, bought in the DEFCON point. In fact, our DEFCON guys, we had Virgil with DEFCON points, Tarkovsky. Bruno got his 8 points last week. Xhaka with 5, and then Captain Haaland 26. Paulinho on the bench with 9 points. He keeps chipping in. He's doing really well, Paulinho. Yeah, so good week for them. This week I've decided to take out Paqueta and bring in James Garner of Everton. Paqueta, I've taken him out just because he's not really bringing in DEFCON points at the moment. So right. Garner, more so. Tricky fixture with Spurs. I think there's DEFCON points for him this week. So I like that. Good luck to the DEFCON team. Yeah. They are very much in the mix. I don't know where they are in the mini league. I haven't got it to hand. We'll do an update next week, but they're not doing badly at all. So that's just proving the point. You can just target these DEFCON points, these DEFCON players. Yeah. I'll quickly run through the team this week. Raya, Lacroix, Virgil, Gabriel, Tarkovsky, Senesi, Garner, Caicedo, Paulinho this week, and Bruno Fernandes with Captain Haaland up top. Good luck to them.
Good luck.
Good luck to everybody. Right. I think that's enough FPL. Should we round this show up with a little bit of 20 questions, Will?
Let's do it, man. I'm ready.
It's time for Footballer 20 questions. And it's my turn.
It is indeed. Oh, I've got a handful. I've got a handful from family friend.
Big Phil, I think he's upped his game. If the ones he's sending you are anything like the ones he's sending me, he's going more obscure now.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, the ones he sent me for you, there's a couple of them like, I don't think I'd have got that.
Oh.
And
yeah, no, some of these
you got no chance.
Yeah, I've got no chance. Yeah, some of them I'm just like I'd have to Google and go back however long. Okay, I'm gonna go with one that it's really, this is tough, mate. This is like he has upped his game.
Let's have it then.
All right.
It's not like I've been up all night. I've got no sleep. Can't see straight. My daughter came in our bed last night, and she's massive. She's like as big as me, and she's just kicking me in the face all night. It's ridiculous. We're getting like a proper fight with her. I had to build like a den, build like a dam in the middle of the bed that she can get through. Right, are you ready?
I'm so ready. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it. Has he ever played for Chelsea?
No.
Oh, but everyone's played for Chelsea.
It's a good opener, yeah.
All right. Has he played for a Manchester team?
He has played for a Manchester team.
Yes, Mank. Okay. Has he played for Man City?
He has played for Man City.
Knew it. Is he...
Just going to go for it.
Is he European? Including the British Isles?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Is he British?
No.
Has he played for more than 2 Premier League clubs?
Yeah.
Has he played for Man City the most out of those Premier League clubs?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Is he Spanish or Portuguese?
No.
Is he German or Belgian?
No.
I'm struggling here. Not German or Belgian. The country could be the key here. Well, I'm getting up a map, okay?
That's fine.
Just because I'm struggling to think, guys. It's Thursday morning. It's really early as well. Just saying. Okay. Ooh, France. Missed a big one. I couldn't even remember France. Do you know what I mean?
The closest country. There's loads of countries in Europe.
I just don't think he's Italian. Okay, right. Let's change tact. Question 10. Is he a midfielder?
He is, yes.
Oh, God. Honestly, the hamster's running so slow. I can feel it. He needs, like, resuscitating. Is he French?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, right. The country is the key.
The country is the key.
The country is the key.
I think as soon as you get the country, then you've got him. You've got him straight away.
Oh dear. Is he retired?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, that's 12. Okay, let's try and think of another team. Has he played for another top 6 side?
No.
Did he play for Man City before Roberto Mancini was manager?
When was Mancini manager? Oh, right. So Mancini was manager between 2009 and 2013. Yes, he did play under Mancini.
He played under him.
He played. He would have been involved at City during part of his career. Yeah.
That's also additional but welcome.
You need it. I'm giving you stuff on purpose because I feel like this is going to go south really quickly when you when you have a go at me.
Okay.
But I'm going to stand my ground because.
Why is this thing? Okay. What is the curve? What could possibly be the curveball? That is the question. Okay, is he Caucasian, Will?
He is, yes.
Damn it.
See, I want you to get it. I really want you to get it.
So do I. So do I. It's gonna be some crazy countryman.
Okay,
like Bosnia or Croatia or Czech Republic.
I'm gonna give you a clue. To try and ease the blow. He's never played outside of English football.
This is what I was fearing, is that the country could be a red herring because he might not seem like he's actually not British. The problem is I can't think of a single Manchester City midfielder right now.
Yes,
That's the real issue here.
When sleep comes in, when you've had no sleep.
You could give me the country. You could probably give me his first name. I'm probably still not getting it. Is he from one of the following countries?
Hit me.
Greece, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Czech Republic.
None of them.
Really? He's born in the UK, but he's got foreign parents. Has he got like foreign parents, Will? And I'm not, obviously he has, because he's but was he born in the UK?
Oh, what, like okay.
Like kind of like Haaland kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like because his dad is a footballer. Has he? Okay, so the question is I don't even know what the question is. I guess the question is, has he played for Newcastle? Well, I'm trying in a roundabout way.
Was
trying to find out
his parents' nationality? Right, basically, how do I put this? Did he play for Newcastle? That's great.
Basically, I'm snookered here. And
he went on loan to Newcastle. Another little bit of extra info.
So
He only played 2 games for him.
Okay. Question 19. Okay, question 19.
Go on.
Is he Dutch, Danish, or Norwegian?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is brutal. I'm gonna give you.
Right, because it's question 20, you get 1 clue. I was thinking about bringing this rule in the other day, and now I've decided now's the time.
Go on.
If you get to question 20, you get a clue. As of
You
now
get a clue.
on.
Okay. I'll tell you. Would you like to have his full pathway of clubs that he's played for?
Sure. Basically, I'm going to kind of admit defeat on this because I have not got an absolute Scooby at the moment.
But basically, there's.
I'm gonna admit defeat and give me the pathway, and this will be an asterisk. If I get it after this, it's an asterisk, and I'll take it on the chin because it's just one of those days, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna give
me his pathway.
There's gonna be 2 parts of this. You'll see how you get on with the first part of it.
No, don't go mad. Giving me his pathway is all you need to do. Don't expand on it. Because I know what you like. You love a chat, and you give me more information than I deserve. Just give me his club pathway, no more.
Okay. There's 2 parts of it. Let's start with the first part.
Hang on.
His professional
Are you
team.
saying that?
Listen,
Okay,
just
go on,
let me do my
sorry.
thing. His
Guys.
professional career started in 2005. Okay, and it went straight in from the youth, straight into Man City first team. Right, Mark Hughes. Then he went to Aston Villa. Then he went on to Newcastle on loan, and then he went from Aston Villa to Stoke on loan. Then he went back to Stoke City, and then he finished his career at Bolton Wanderers.
Is it Ireland? It's not like an Ireland thing. So it's Stephen Ireland is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And I actually thought about Stephen Ireland. But so it was City.
I'm not going to give you the first part now.
No. Give me that City.
So
Newcastle.
City, 138 games for City. Then he went to Villa. Mancini got rid of him.
I think it's Stephen Ireland.
Newcastle, Stoke, Bolton Wanderers.
Ireland have screwed me. If it is him, I didn't. That's the problem. It's the country of Ireland. I might not even be right, but Stephen Ireland is my final answer, Will.
Okay, this player was born in Ireland as an attacking midfielder. Played for Cobarth Ramblers before joining English club Man City in 2001 at the age of 15. He played his professional debut September 2005 and soon established himself as a regular at the City Stadium. He had scored 16 goals for City, only 1 for Villa, none for Newcastle, only two for Stoke, which I thought he played loads more games. He only played 46 games for Stoke, only there for a couple of years. But yes, you have actually nailed it. His name is Stephen James Ireland.
Sorry, guys.
Bit of a legend. Look, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go when you were like, "Is he from the UK? Is he British?" He's not British, man. If you'd have said UK, we could have got that in there.
Can I just question? Is Ireland not part of the British Isles? Which was the question. No.
Northern Ireland is. But the Republic.
It's not. I know it's not British, but if you're
talking rugby,
rugby,
you could
say It is the same island as Northern Ireland. It's technically the British Isles. When you look at a map of the British Isles,
this is not what I wanted to get into, because if we've got Irish listeners out there, they will stand by the fact that they are the Republic of Ireland.
I respect that. I respect Ireland. I respect everything about them. And I respect Stephen Ireland.
He was Irish.
I got myself into knots. I'll take it on the chin. Look, I said there'd be an asterisk. Stephen Ireland even came into my thinking, and I know for some reason I just battered him away.
I kind of
associate that Mark Hughes era with Stephen Ireland.
Yeah, me too.
And because my question was, did he play prior to Mancini? Because I think he was like a player in that era. Because he was great.
He was.
And I remember when Mancini came in, he dropped him, and he was like playing the best football of his career, and he was a really big player for Man City.
Yeah.
And it was a shame because he never recreated that form.
Absolutely.
But yeah, good one, Phil. I don't hate that at all.
Yeah.
I take it on the chin. And that's 20 questions. That's why we
20
play this game. That's why it's the challenge that it is.
Well
Stephen Ireland.
Well done,
Thank you very much.
Well done, my friend.
Right. Good luck with this edit, Will.
Oh, it's fine. Good luck, everyone, this week, mate. Good luck, Liverpool fans. You're going to need it against a very, very good Brentford.
We are.
Team. And I am thinking about getting in Henderson just for a wiggle.
Oh, I'm going to get in Bruno then. If you get in Henderson, I'm getting in Bruno. Screw you.
Bet. Okay, deal.
I'll take the hit. Guys, if you've enjoyed this show, please give us a like, drop us a comment, just say hi. And enjoy. Good luck in game week 9. We will see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Big love. We're out. Hit the music. That's a wrap. Maguire!